yeah, so they're going for the Phoenix Reyna. Okay, this is interesting. It's going to be
and ceNder's moved over to the Astra.
Okay, they are
for
actually
moment.
changing a little bit.
I mean, he was on the Omen. The Astra's not that big of a change. So I mean, we can understand that. What do you think about Heretics?
Some damage done, but Vitality seem to have the upper hand.
Still look patient in this retake. Still have a couple of stars to play with as well. Other than that, utility is a little bit thin. They haven't cleared the close angle. And actually with the isolation coming out from the ground, well, this becomes a problem. Destrian landing the shots, and well, it is an easy cleanup. Aggression coming across the map. The pop flash could actually be perfect too. Completely blind, and a spray down from the Heretics players, leaving Destrian somewhat alone and the rest of the team to try and pick up these pieces, but zeek just not missing a beat in this early round.
Yeah, goes out for a little bit more and gets caught, but this has just been a beautiful... Saw a player instantly out of there, and then they aggress on the other side because they're thinking, okay, well, there's a guy B, there's a guy C, probably, you know, we can get aggressive on A. They don't see anyone there. Now they're set up in this massive advantage for the post, not even the post plant. Vitality, they got onto the site, they stepped foot there, but only for a moment. And no one else will be joining. That is 2-1.
Playing very slow, patiently. They have utility for late round takes, so they don't need to risk it. This spot, though, from Mixwell could be a nasty one. They're not going to clear it. A first kill, he's looking for a little bit more. You'd think maybe getting greedy, but he comes out with 2. A decent couple of kills from Mixwell, and again, Vitality have to find something back into the round.
Another moment there. A quick kill for zeek. Bit of hope, perhaps, for the Heretic side to dominate in this. A 3 versus 1 now. ceNder, the last man alive. He's seized up and taken down. Boo, finding that kill. Will away from a showstopper now.
Yeah, he's very low on HP, and I don't think they actually managed to reclaim the gun. So that's the only sort of takeaway from that, is that at least there isn't a bonus here. AvovA, always a little bit of a rat in these corners. It's a monster spray down. 4 kills. He can do it on that Astra as well.
Oh, he's showing it, absolutely. And with Twisten being the last man alive, a stinger in hand, and no headhunter bullets to work with, his chances are low. At least some damage, though. Every little helps at this point. We'll see if he can get more, but into a double face. AvovA will finish the round with the ace, and that is a 3rd round. ceNder was on its way, so he had to get out of there. keloqz not so lucky as he's caught retreating, and that mid-aggression, they certainly didn't get caught out by it this time.
Yeah, he's always been a player known for the aggressive pushes. Boo! He actually gets away with 2 there. That should have been a better trade from Vitality, not what they were looking for in this sort of round. And
I have this spike.
well, a 3v2, of course, Mixwell's gone aggressive, but again, this is the risk. They've given up a couple back. Destrian on 5 HP.
And especially now, we see him under hell. I mean, AvovA on his way through. He could be able to get so much done, but ceNder takes that first duel. Team, when they can just block you off and guarantee that win. Instead, they go aggressive. A rolling thunder in, a showstopper pursuing. But so far, MOLSI can't find any targets. Finally, he spots one, and it's Mixwell with the op. With him down, zeek follows, and Team Heretics are falling apart at the seams. No kills, and another ace needed for AvovA to walk away with this round. He'll start it off strong, but time, a factor here. The kills are going his way, but he needs to get on that spike any moment now, and so many players left to root out. It feels impossible.
He pulled a shorty out there. Oh, I love the way the Twister's brain works. AvovA, is he gonna get caught?
Don't land though! Brave aggression, and it almost paid dividends.
Bad trade, actually, never mind, BONECOLD. He's going to come out with a double. These rounds have been so back and forth. Every time an advantage taken. That was a spike down within like 10 seconds. Yeah. And even still, somehow Vitality have come out on top here. keloqz, he needs a moment. And again, he gets absolutely nothing done. Finally, Mixwell will convert, but AvovA's there again. Finally goes down into this 1 versus 1. Mixwell, almost full HP. MOLSI low, but we know that this man in late round scenarios can be a menace.
But he's so low, 23 HP, the blast back swing and the kill! MOLSI's gotten away with it! That aggressive, look at him. Stood on the corner ready, that stun though is perfect. The nade at his feet. And this could be goodbye to Mixwell. He tries to take one with him, but no chance. zeek though primed and ready, good flash, but they're waiting for it. They got behind the wall just in time, and here we go again. It looked like he was about to make a play with the wall, the flash to follow, but instead he's focusing on long, waiting for his teammates to come into position to help him out. The Spectre's good for a kill at least. Look, we're back on even numbers, and they're blast packing up. That's a brave play. A punish comes through, and we're left down to an up with nothing to do. Cuts this attack in half.
He's got onto the board at least, but his positioning is fantastic. They've used that Cosmic Divide they need to clear him Empress online, so he's going to be able to spam those abilities if he gets himself a kill, and the instant heals. This is where keloqz can start to style, and he has support as well. The ult thrown through, the run it back grants them another, and keloqz is just farming. One more to go. He can't quite close onto Twisten, but he has done more than enough.
They've cut out the garage control. They're starting to come up through long as well, but Vitality have swapped positions. They're now playing out towards the spawn. The showstopper in. It's good for damage, but no kill to be found. At least they start to flood in afterwards, but Vitality have the clock on their side, and with the duels swinging that way too, this should be the end. A nade on its way to Zeek forces him into the corner and into the open. It is
the site for free. It is a full retake, which is not something you see too often when it comes to pistol rounds.
Oh, on the way back in, it means they have a ton of utility on Vitality. That boom bot, the flash, it's absolutely perfect. Every kill going their way, and despite a couple of trades here and there, Mixwell's got to do it all. A 1 versus 3, and he doesn't get anything.
The trouble, you've thrown in a showstopper already into this one, so it's costly for other reasons, and you can see that on the other side of things, they are looking to push. Now they've spotted that operator, they're not going to want to let that out of the round, but actually, this now becomes back to a winnable scenario. ceNder just puts down a couple in a matter of seconds, and AvovA left to clutch it once again.
Well, now Twisten comes running back in, not thinking about saving any longer, that's for sure. Gravwell buys a bit of time, but AvovA needs to get in there. The spray is good, he finds Twisten, and that was the diffuser. It's not even halfway! ceNder gets the kill, but does he have the time? That's gonna be tight.
Now he's got it just about 0.44.
The rest of the team in a beautiful spot now to grab this plant, and as you see, the nade doesn't even come in on time for MOLSI. Can't even hear that they're planting it just yet. It's a free setup for Heretics, but the flank is so quick from Vitality. Zeek is in a huge spot, but BONECOLD shut him down.
The aggression though on the other side has still kept this advantage, at least for the moment. It gets a bit awkward for Twisten. Stuck within a crossfire. I think he's going to need somebody else to find a kill, but then again, Boo somewhat stuck in this corner himself. MOLSI just going to swing it. What are you waiting for? A 2v2, the timing there, but AvovA just lands the shot once again. He's having such a fantastic game.
A chance to post Mixwell up and maybe find a duel where they know the opposite waiting on the other side.
They've got Knifewood, it's just whether they actually want to try and use it in this round. keloqz is gone in the blink of an eye. He's taken the first man out. Now the Nightfall will be sent in. MOLSI only going to get one. keloqz starting to come online for this roster, but every single...
Destrian got that kill by just spraying through the smoke at short while they were coming through. This fight could be everything for keloqz. He's lost it. Rolling Thunder's online now. This is a disaster for Heretics. They are being absolutely stormed on the site, and it's only Boo left. A 1v3, and the shorty to put 12 on the board for Vitality. On the other side, they pump the brakes, and now just waiting for Vitality's move.
They seem ready for it. ceNder already spotting a multitude of players. Mixwell's managed to get past the aftershock. The flash, though, it hasn't connected onto MOLSI at least. He's hiding within the smoke, and he only gets one. A decent trade, but Twisten's there again. A 3v3 scenario, but this has turned from a bait into a bait and switch.
He knows now that they're towards this site, ready with the Nightfall to fire it on in, and there it is. That's all the information that they need. Twisten, don't you dare. He's thinking about dropping out shorty in hand, and it might just happen. The C's had gone through, but with that kill from keloqz, they think better. Oh, it's ceNder. He might not be expected to be here just yet, and he's through! Heretics down and out! Vitality take the map!
I was watching that flank coming through thinking that Cosmic Divide means they can't hear him from behind, but the fact that nobody...
Zeek has gone with the Raze here.
Okay, yeah, it's looking like comfort at the moment. Raze, we have Astra, you get Fade. There's a lot of comfort.
So it is the double controller. Yes, it's two. And Chamber, you nailed it.
I mean, yeah, this was pretty much there. We got it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to get in your face like on the last map, and that's what keloqz is doing.
Oh, absolutely. He's right up and in there, but no opportunities presenting themselves. BONECOLD somehow winning the fight on range. A nade kill coming through, and Twisten's taking keloqz. A ranged frenzy fight. And Vitality have the man advantage and the plant. Team Heretics are going to struggle to recover on this one.
Yeah, already losing ceNder. They had to be a little bit more proactive with some of their flank control. You can already see that being watched by MOLSI, although he is switching between the 2 points. There's such a late position coming through from AvovA. They didn't expect it! And okay, again, cleared out by the Prowler, just to give that little bit of extra space to Mixwell.
Yeah, at this point for Vitality, you know, they're putting the Prowler themselves back through, trying to bait that information, bait the control, but in the end, they're losing all the duels across the map. Destrian attempting a flank will be, at best, too late. The rest of the team falling, at least that was my assumption. He turned around and took Mixwell, Boo was caught, and now there's an opening. They can go back towards this site where only one man remains, just Zeek. He could decide to play the retake, but he wants a kill, and he's got one. Okay, now the 1v3 seems impossible. 30 seconds left. And even getting that plant should be difficult.
Yeah, it is MOLSI.
We're on Team Heretics, they're now in a 4v5.
They're already getting into their after-plant positions. Cosmic Divide to try and force them to try and run into some unfavorable duels. The trades not going too badly, but again, with a man advantage already on the other side, it needed to be evened up. And that's exactly what zeek has done. ceNder obviously lurking his way through mid just earlier in the round. He's going to spray down keloqz and leave it all onto one. The Polish man himself, Zeek, to try and clutch this one out, but there is so much still to do, and he's not going to be able to find BONECOLD. Going to use the Nightfall. It's just an attempt to try and delay. Twisten is still pushing up alongside this Destrian. It's all over the map, it's messy. And because of that, Mixwell's been caught. Back into this corner they go. There's been a deep push up from BONECOLD as well to try and make this a little bit more awkward for that fight from Boo. However, Zeek has managed to come in at least with another, and there's a flank coming through mid from AvovA as well.
Right there.
Right now, they're not watching it. They're not looking for it at all. This could be a problem. They go back and AvovA catches the spike. They're moving their way towards A. The control that was found there they thought would be enough. ceNder might get caught with his knife out. It doesn't matter. He just got his gun into his hand. The spike, but he has no idea where his enemies are.
Another brilliant take for Vitality. And then most of the time when it's reclaimed, it's a bit awkward.
Oh, he's in! What is that? A dash right off the barriers going up. Twisten wanted a fight and he found one, but it didn't quite go as expected. Destrian traded out. Mixwell's here to help. Boo also coming into position. I mean, they have converged on this spot and now the spike is down. A flash comes in, no one follows it up. They're still trying to knife each other through the wall, and it's all a bait for BONECOLD. He's got behind them with a kill. There's the second flash and a great recovery from Vitality.
I mean, this is not going to be easy. All three players from the attack playing in this position. A spray down already from ceNder. 5-4. Vitality reclaim the lead once again, and Twisten looking like he might be about to face off against keloqz. The timing here is going to be absolutely everything. A quick trade and actually going in for a little bit more. keloqz, he's going to get a couple. He's got Mixwell alongside him as well, but the trades still go favorably for the side of Vitality if they can get that res off, and they might not even need it. BONECOLD's landed another. And this leaves it all onto Zeek. The flank could be everything, but he's a little bit further behind.
Oh, he almost caught them. Not quite able to. Now he's even been hit by the knife. They've got the information. They probably think he's connector. Maybe the position could catch them off guard, but then the flash was perfect. They spotted him, and you're not going to get any stacks all too quickly.
Well, that's the thing, though. The turret has given them that initial point of contact. MOLSI already here. ceNder in position, not in position for long. And Destrian already tagged low. He needs an instant shot, and it goes the other way. Solid pistol round. MOLSI needs to pull off a miracle, and while he might run out of bullets before anything else can be done, it is going to be the pistol round. Look at this control from Destrian. He's about to walk into a lot of players, though. This could be a huge upgrade, and Boo lands the initial shot. Are they going to expect BONECOLD to be here? I think he's just about dodged in. Oh, it gets awkward. Tries to knife him. Instead, AvovA's going to get the kill, and you can see Zeek laughing away. He should have been down for sure in that moment. This really is a good opportunity for, as said, a shoddy bonus round to be won by Heretics.
Yeah, of course it would be this one that they get away with. Well, we'll see. We're not quite there yet. The spray's good. Damage in. MOLSI's good for a kill. Oh, ceNder in with another low HP on a couple. They're trying to plant, but the sprays are coming through. Oh, they've lined up with such low HP. That was a brave play from Zeek. They're losing everyone. Boo, the last man standing and the sheriff in hand. Orb taken. They look towards the A site quite quickly. Snakebite inside the orb. They want to take this control right now. A smoke and a grab well. BONECOLD, though, decides not to follow up. His teammate does, though. Right through the smoke. Destrian's down, and BONECOLD comes back on the scene. Good damage done here. And Team Heretics, well, they're meeting a little bit of an obstacle, but with BONECOLD's Spectre removed, they might be able to cross back over. That nade's going to slow them at least. Okay, MOLSI! And Twisten as well.
Oh, this is falling apart. Mixwell's gone within a second, and HP still a little bit low. MOLSI looking to try and make a play through the edge, and ceNder has managed to find one in the meantime. Mixwell's utility, though, is going to hold them back that little longer, but it won't stop the KJL.
And this is it. This was the problem they ran into last time. But the plant is perfect for this kind of long hold, and it's not like they have the Cosmic Divide, but instead they're going to try to use the Viper's Pit as cover.
Missed.
They've not dropped it just yet. They've not put the pit down! What? He stopped it just in time! Boo came through with a sheriff and caught them both.
I can't believe what just...
The site maybe pull out of the site completely. That ult gonna get them so much information. A reveal as well.
More importantly, it delayed. That was the main thing. They gave Twisten time to style. 2 kills already off the back of that Blade Storm. And while the rest of the players are able to get themselves into these spots with fantastic wins, but the second that round turned around, it was an easy victory! And it's a knife kill for ceNder! He gets Mixwell as well! At least tagged up 2. I don't think it managed to catch BONECOLD at the back of the site, but that might not matter too much. keloqz using that tour de force. Now we see that showstopper through. It has at least been slowed for a second, but as said, BONECOLD wasn't spotted. Even still, though, the trade
Play around, and indeed, not a ton of utility to work with. Oh, okay, with Mixwell going down, I'm starting to get a little bit worried now. They tap the defuse, they pull them out into the open, and that's it. Cleaned up.
in a moment's time.
And there it is. Now it's online, and a problem starts to emerge. A Cosmic Divide goes out just at the same moment, and trades to start, but MOLSI can be taken right back up and into it. Boo wants to punish, but now he's being spotted up close, and the whole team comes to rally by MOLSI's side. He's back in the game, and BONECOLD's got two, with AvovA pretty much locked out. He can delay them a little bit with that Gravwell, but he's gonna have to be phenomenal in these duels. They're even safe from him in the corner as they defuse. 12 rounds guaranteed, and Team Heretics not in a great spot to fight back.
Something that Heretics haven't done so much. They've been good at sort of battling into A, so it got removed from them. An aggressive peak coming through, and ultimately, again, it's going to be the advantage taken by this defensive side. The trade's back from AvovA, though. He's still been a menace, but put in the dirt. Trade again from Boo, leaving us into a 2v2.
You never know. No Prowlers to work with at least. That's a massive bonus. And immediately you're going to see the turret take contact. ceNder playing Ring a Rosie. He's behind them, and they had no idea. The winning moment goes to ceNder, 13-8, as V does stand for victory.
Yeah, we've seen some depth to this roster already.